Hey guys, it's me Sammy. Welcome to my little corner of the internet where the coffee is usually cold, but not today. I've just made a fresh one. And the laundry is eternal and I'm pretty sure I have no idea what I'm doing. But we can all pretend together that we've got our ish together. Today we are doing a good old-fashioned chatty life update and Q&A because life recently has been a lot. A lot. So yeah, just a little life update, and then I'm going to dive into a Q&A as well. I've been asking you guys over on my Instagram and also on like a YouTube community post as well. I asked you if you had any questions for me and you guys did not disappoint. And yeah guys, if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Please consider subscribing, it would mean a lot to me. And without further ado, let's grab a tea, coffee, snack, the chocolate that you've hidden from your children, and let's catch up. So yeah, just starting with a household update. Kids are thriving, the kids are doing really well. They're like small tornadoes these days, all three of them, but with massive opinions coming from the teenager especially. And Ava is just, she is a handful, guys. I'm gonna try and capture some moments of Ava in weekly vlogs or something soon. Like, she is chaos and she loves the chaos. She finds it hilarious. Like, she loves anything dangerous. Like, she loves climbing up here, climbing on top of here. Like, she's a climber. She like throws herself off of furniture. She like tries to climb over stair gates. Like, she's a lunatic. Love her dearly, but she's just like, it seems like she's a thrill seeker. I've never had a child like it. Like, the boys were so docile and they were such loving toddlers. Like, and she's very loving and she's very affectionate. But she is just, yeah, she's just a thrill seeker. Anything dangerous, and I'm not sure how to go about it. I have about 5 heart attacks a day dealing with that child. But yeah, the kids are all good. The boys are doing really, really well at school as well. I, on the other hand, have achieved a whole new level of mum tiredness. Like, I don't know what it is recently, like where I've just been working loads and the kids have been a lot. I've just, yeah, I'm at that point where it's like, I can't even remember if I've washed my hair or just thought about washing my hair. Like, I'm that tired on a daily basis. Don't get me wrong, I'm so happy and content at the moment. It's been lovely, but yeah, I'm just exhausted, absolutely exhausted. And then just with regards to work, it's like just full-time YouTube at the moment, guys. Nothing's changed there. I've got huge plans for 2026. I'm extremely excited for that. So yeah, just really looking forward to the new year with new series on my channel and just like really going full whack into my YouTube. Like, 2026, I'm hoping you're gonna love the content, guys, because I'm putting so much planning into it, even starting to sort of like draft sort of scripts for my videos and stuff like that, getting into that kind of detail, like proper planning, not like word for word script that I'm going to be reading, but do you know what I mean, like actually properly planning out B-roll clips, camera shots. Like, I'm really going to town with the level of detail and everything that I'm putting into my content in 2026, and hoping to sort of like improve my editing, improving my camera footage and stuff like that. Just all round trying to be the best YouTuber I can be. So 2026, I'm going all guns blazing. Really looking forward to next year, and I hope you guys are too. But yeah, that's basically my little life update. Kids and work, there's not a lot more to report. Let's dive in to your questions, because like I said before, you guys never disappoint when I put up a Q&A post. I'm gonna try and group the questions into categories so we're not bouncing too much all over the place. I've had quite a few questions about the kids and their dads, so let's run through those first. Let's keep it spicy to begin with. I've had a couple about mine and Ron's relationships. If you don't know, I've got 2 sons that are 10 and 13 from my ex-husband Ron, who was on my channel a lot back in the day, and then I've got my daughter Ava from her dad, who isn't in the picture. So yeah, you guys had a few questions, so let me just answer those for you. A couple of similar ones about my split from Ron. So it's like, what made you split from Ronald was one question. And then I had another that said, why do you think Ron was not a right partner for you? Ever think of getting back together? And no, categorically no. Like, me and Ron will never get back together. I've spoken about it quite a lot. I won't go into too much details. We got together when I was 16. We split when I was 25. I just feel like you just like if you look at yourself when you were 16 compared to when you were 25, most of the time it's very, very different people. I just felt like we grew apart, honestly. Like we just became different people in them 10 years, and just our visions for our future just didn't align. It was causing friction, it got a little bit toxic, and it was just better for us to separate for the boys. We tried to sort of like stay together for the kids, and that's not a healthy way to do it. The boys were seeing so much toxicity, and the boys were seeing so many arguments and stuff, and honestly I don't regret the split. Like me and Ron are so much better as co-parents. Like we get along really well, like we can be good friends, just not romantically. Like it's just not a romantic thing. So me and him get along swimmingly well. Co-parenting the boys, we have a really good system in place for us, and the boys are so much happier as well. Obviously when we first split, it took a little while to get to that point, but our co-parenting and stuff now is on point. So we've got a great co-parenting relationship, but in the words of Taylor Swift, we are never ever 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 getting back together. And then that's led on to another couple of questions I've had about co-parenting with Ron, and one of them was, how do you pick what days the boys go to their dads? So where I work for myself, I'm self-employed doing the YouTube and stuff, I'm quite flexible with my time. Ron does shift work, so Ron actually chooses and he lets me know 1 or 2 days a week that he'd like to take the boys, and then we just work it out a couple of weeks in advance. But since I quit work, had Ava, and I've been home full time, like I'm happy to be as flexible as he needs, so that he can do as much work as he needs or wants to do to sort himself out, do you know what I mean? So it's like we're quite easygoing in that way. I like to know a couple of weeks in advance, and obviously if I have any appointments or anything for Ava at hospital, because my daughter has quite a lot of hospital appointments in London and stuff. So if I need any particular days, then I just let Ron know, like, please can you cover the boys X, Y and Z, but I always know her appointments a few months in advance, so those kind of days. But yeah, no, normally it is just Ron letting me know sort of when he's free, when he's able to take the boys, and if it's okay with me, like can he have them this day and this day. So yeah, it's quite easy. Yeah, we just sort it out a couple of weeks at a time, but if there's any big things, like if he wants to take them to India or anything like that, then we sort that out in advance and things like that. So yeah, it's a very easygoing co-parenting relationship. We're quite flexible with each other, and we help each other out where we can. So yeah, that's how we pick what days the boys go to their dads. And then another question was, are you having the boys this year for Christmas, or will Ron be having them? This will be the first year that me and Ron would have both been in the UK since we split, like in the 5 years. Like Ron went to India for a couple of years for Christmas to see his family and spend Christmas with them. So I had the boys, and then he took the boys to India with him for one Christmas, and then last year again, like Ron went to India for Christmas. So this is the first Christmas that me and Ron will both be in the UK with the boys. But again, it's just been really super easy to arrange, because Ron's main thing about Christmas is like the food and stuff, like the dinner and everything. And my main thing is like the magic of Christmas, like going to bed on Christmas Eve, waking up with the presents and stuff. Ron's never been a big present person, if I'm honest. So he knows how much that part of Christmas means to me, and I know he wants the sort of evening games and everything like that. So we've worked it out, and he just said, look, I know that means a lot to you. You have them Christmas Eve and Christmas Day sort of until late morning, like 11, 12 o'clock. He said, then I'll pick them up, take them, and then I can do them the dinner, and I can have like the games evenings and all that kind of stuff. So that's how we've arranged it this year. So I do have them, and Ron has them as well on Christmas Day. So it's going to be a split, but I'm really happy that I've got Christmas Eve and Christmas Day morning, and he can have the afternoon Boxing Day, and then any other days around that we'll just work around Ron's shifts. Then the last one on that topic is sort of, how do you manage Christmas being a co-parent? And I've basically explained it just there. Like, it's just really good communication, and I'm really lucky that I've got a really good, healthy co-parenting situation. Obviously I don't co-parent with Ava's dad, so I just have Ava full time. So yeah, but luckily the co-parenting situation that I do have is nice and easy and straightforward, so I'm able to manage it quite well, to be honest. And then that leads me to the one and only question that I have about Ava's dad, and that was, hi, does Ava's dad help financially or see his daughter? And no, he's never helped financially, and the last time he saw her was just before her 2nd birthday, so the end of August. It's now the end of November. I haven't heard from him or seen him since. I have reached out a couple of times, just on like WhatsApp message, just to say like, hey, are you good? Like, like, did you want to make any sort of arrangements to see Ava or anything? And I've just had no responses. So I've given up chasing that man, if I'm honest. It's been over 2 years now that he's obviously had Ava. He comes and goes, picks and chooses when, will disappear for 4 or 5 months at a time and then come back into her life. At some point I feel like there will have to be a cut off, and I'll have to get sort of like a child arrangement order or something in place, just so that she's protected from sort of the unreliability and the unpredictability of it. As she gets older, she's gonna notice that, feel that, but she doesn't actually have a bond with him, which is really sad. Obviously that's not an ideal situation at all. It's purely his choice and his actions that have led to that. I've never stopped him from seeing her at all. He just sort of disappears and has his own issues. But yeah, it is sad that she doesn't have a bond with him. Like, if she saw him in the street, she wouldn't know who he was. It's that kind of situation. Like with financially as well, like I've done it all myself from day one, so that's no skin off my nose. I'll always make sure my kids have everything that they need, no matter how hard I have to work to achieve that. But yeah, it is sad. Obviously that's not the situation that I would ever want for any of my kids, but it's the situation that we're in, and she is loved by my family and friends so much that she's never going to be without love in her life. So yeah, it's only him that's missing out on the situation, really. And it's quite cute because like Tyler almost has taken on like the father role. Like he wants to be like the male role model. He's the one telling her that she's never gonna have a boyfriend and things like that. It's actually very, very sweet. So I'm glad, like with the age gap with the boys, like they've almost stepped up to be like a sort of like older male role model for her, whilst also being her sort of playmates and stuff like that. But yeah, it's very, very sweet, and she's always going to be loved, protected, and her big bros have got her back. Now we've got a few questions about dating, so let's dive into those. Let me go through and read all the questions to do with dating, and then I'll sort of try and summarise and answer them all at the end. So we've got, how is your dating life going? And then it was like, do you want to find love again, or are you happy on your own with the kids? And then, how is the dating going? One single mother to another. The dating is currently going really, really well. So I think the last time I spoke to you guys was when I had a few dates with someone, sort of the beginning of the summer. So that sort of fizzled out, and to answer the question, like, I am happy on my own with the kids. Like, I don't need to date, if that makes sense. Like, I am perfectly content on my own. I wasn't looking for dating, and after that sort of fizzled out and didn't work out, I was just sort of like, right, that's fine. Like, it's just not the right time for me. That's absolutely fine. Like, I'm just gonna do me. Like, threw myself into work and the kids like I always do. And then, yeah, in the last month, something's materialized, should I say? And it's just like, everyone keeps saying to me, it's like, see, like when you least expect it, it's gonna happen. When you're not looking for it, it's gonna happen. And this was just one of those times. So the guy in question that I am dating has been a family friend for years. So my kids already know him and adore him. And just the timing's never sort of been right. I feel like there's always been sort of like chemistry, but either like he's had situations or I've had situations, and it's just like timing's never really aligned. But yeah, it's just things have sort of fallen into place, and you know, I'm really excited. Again, it's like, yeah, I don't know what the future holds, but at the moment, yes, dating life is going very, very well. The way this situation that I'm in at the moment has happened so organically, yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a really nice situation to be in, and I'm very excited. So who knows what 2026 is gonna bring, but the timing couldn't have been more perfect, because like I don't like being single at Christmas. Like, I love the idea of like Christmas markets and like just cozy, like decorating the tree together. Like, it's just, yeah, there's just so many cute moments that you can have in the festive season, like going Christmas shopping and things like that in the high street, getting hot chocolates in the snow. Like, I don't know, just, yeah, I'm like a proper old school romantic. Like, I'm so excited for all those sort of like cute Christmassy times that we could have together. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the festive holidays this year, and also into 2026 as well. Bring on 2026. May just be the best year ever. So I hope that answered all of your intrigue around my dating life. Talking about Christmas, there's quite a few Christmas questions, so let's dive into those. Are you doing advent calendars this year? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I really did love doing the advent calendar unboxings and stuff. That was such a highlight for like my previous like YouTube career before I came back last year. The money that I used to have to spend to get every single advent calendar, to be able to show you guys, like, it was an expensive series on my channel. And yes, like, I did also make a lot of money doing that, but it's just not in my kind of budget these days. As a single mum on a single income house, like, it's just not, it's not on the agenda. It's not in my budget, unfortunately. So no, I will not be doing advent calendars this year, but never say never. It's just, yeah, it's not on the cards this year at all. Are you planning to do a what I got my kids for Christmas or how you do stockings? This is an interesting one. I hadn't actually thought about sort of like a kids Christmas gift guide. Is that something you guys would like to see? The only issue I have is that I wouldn't want to show you exactly what I've got my kids before Christmas, because my kids watch my YouTube videos. I have to be very careful what I share on my YouTube channel. I wouldn't want to risk ruining their Christmas, ruining the surprise, ruining the magic. Like, so I wouldn't necessarily show you exactly what I've got my kids. I would love to do, I don't know, maybe let me know if you're interested, like a gift guide, like for each of my age categories, like the top 5 things that I would pick or have picked similar to, not showing you exactly what I've bought them, but giving you sort of like ideas and suggestions and stuff, what kind of genres of toy I'm getting for the teenager, the preteen, and then the toddler as well. I'd love to do that, and also share with you not exactly what's in their stockings. I'd love to share with you where I've got all my stocking fillers from, and yeah, sort of like my go-to places for stocking fillers, ideas for stocking fillers, and how I go about that, and what kind of deals and stuff and the best offers and stuff that I found, and sort of, again, ideas and stuff like that, but not showing you exactly. I'd love to do that. Let me know if that is something that you'd like to see sort of beginning of December. That's definitely something I could put out there before everyone finishes their Christmas shopping, if that's what you wanted to see. Will there be more hauls of presents you're buying for friends and family? So yeah, I do actually have a Temu gift haul coming, where I will be showing you exactly what I've bought for some things. Obviously not all the gifts, but there are some really amazing gift ideas and stuff on that. But they've got amazing ideas for stocking fillers, games, like family games and stuff to have for Christmas as well, which is really fun. And yeah, they've got some great ideas. So there will be another haul coming for Temu Christmas gift ideas, but other than that, I don't have anything planned unless you guys would like to see the kids gift guide. But I could show you bits and pieces that I'm picking up for friends and family and stuff in vlogs and bits and pieces like that. As I'm wrapping presents, you might get a few sneak peeks at what I've got for people. But yes, I do have a Temu haul coming very soon. Will there be Vlogmas this year? It's my favourite and truly gets me in the Christmas spirit. Oh, don't do that to me, because, right, I am doing Vlogmas. However, it's not a daily Vlogmas, unfortunately. Where I've got my Meals I Made This Week series, my weekly food shop that I have regular viewers wanting to see every single week, I wouldn't be able to juggle my series that I've got at the moment, as well as like finishing off my Project Pan, my decluttering series, all the series that I've been doing throughout the year. I wouldn't have enough days in the month to be able to manage a Vlogmas video every single day, especially with Ava at the moment. She's a real handful, and yeah, I can't manage the daily videos. I'm definitely going to be doing at least 1 vlog a week for a Vlogmas weekly vlog. So you will get 4 Vlogmas videos at least. They will be longer videos, so you're looking sort of like half an hour, 45 minutes, that kind of length of video. So you will be getting like a full week's worth of Vlogmas content. But it just takes the pressure off me slightly. And obviously closer to Christmas, as we're doing more and more things, I might try and fit in a couple more if I can, if there's loads going on and I've got loads of content. I will try and push out maybe 2 a week or 3 a week towards the end. It's just the daily ones I'm not going to be able to manage this year with how full on Ava is, as well as trying to deal with the boys. I do want to also enjoy the festive period as well. Last year I did all 25 days. I was really proud of myself. It was amazing, but it was such hard work, and by the end of Christmas I was just completely spent. I think I spent like wanted to nap for most of Boxing Day. Like, it was really hard work. But yeah, no, there will be Vlogmas videos. I will be putting out at least one Vlogmas weekly vlog a week. I will try and do more if possible, guys, because I want to make your Christmas as magical as possible. And I know that is sort of like a tradition on my channel, and it is one of my favourite times of the year, and I love doing Vlogmas, and I'm just hoping that next year I can fully do an everyday Vlogmas again. This year, with a 2-year-old in tow, it's just not looking likely that it's going to be possible. But like I said, there will be Vlogmas videos, guys. I'm not going to let you down. Like, how many I'm going to do will just purely depend on Ava, if I'm honest. And then another question regarding my content. It's, are you planning on doing a project pan for 2026? I love watching your progress. You're doing awesome. Keep it up. Thank you so much. That's so lovely of you to say. And yes, I am doing a project pan for 2026. But it's going to be slightly different than this year. So this year I did a 25 in 2025 project pan, where I'm trying to complete 25 products in the year 2025, like beauty products. I'm trying to get through like skincare, makeup, everything like that. I'm trying to hit pan on some makeup products as well. If you haven't seen that series, definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. And yes, I will be going into 2026 doing a project pan, but it's not going to be my original plan, because I was just going to carry it on and do 26 in 2026, see if I can get one more product finished. But then I feel like I want to change it up. So I'm actually thinking, right, I don't want to tell you too much because I don't want to give too much away just yet, because I need to fully plan it out in my head. But I want to do a real life project pan. So it's a new concept that I've been sort of like working on. And instead of once a month project pan videos, it's actually going to be once a week, potentially. It's a new series on my channel for next year that I'm hoping. But it won't just be beauty products. So I'm actually planning on project panning my entire house, basically. So there still will be one beauty project pan video every single month, and then the other 3 videos in the month will be various other things in my house. So I'm gonna do like a cleaning product one potentially. I was thinking maybe even like pantry project pans. So you know, like the spices that you get at the back of your cupboard and stuff that you just never use, like using those in a project pan, so that I'm actually project panning my entire life and documenting that for the year. I'm really quite excited. I think it could be really successful. Like I said, there will still be you will still get one beauty project pan video every single month, but there's just going to be every week there'll be sort of a different theme project pan outside of the beauty, if you know what I mean. So that's the kind of thing I'm thinking to do. So then that ties in sort of all of my content at the moment, where I'm doing the cooking videos, where I'm doing like sort of cleaning, nap time resets, like that single mum life as well as doing sort of the beauty and things that I'm really passionate about as well. So and it declutters my house, and it's that underconsumption, and it's using what you've got, saving money. Might throw some budgeting things in there as well, some budgeting videos and planning videos and things like that. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think I'm going to be calling it Real Life Project Pan. So stay tuned for that. I would love to know your thoughts on that down below, guys, and see how you feel about that. So the beauty ones in particular, obviously I don't know how the rest are going to go just yet, but the beauty ones will be similar to this year, where I start at the beginning of the year with a small collection, but those videos will be more of like how I'm using them as well as the progress. So we'll still be doing the updates, we'll still be doing every month what I've used up, what I've got left and all that kind of stuff, any empties. We'll still be doing all of that good project pan fun bits, but I'll also be throwing in the extra clips of like me actually doing my routines and how they actually look on the skin and things like that, because I feel like this year's literally just been me weighing all the products and telling you my opinion, but I want it to be more in depth, more involved, like showing you actually the differences in my skin from using a certain skincare product and things like that. So it's more in depth, more detailed, and hopefully more entertaining and more enjoyable for you guys to watch. The rest of the questions we've got are sort of random. I'm just putting them into a miscellaneous category right now. So the first one is, what do the tattoos on your hands, fingers signify? I actually got this one done after my divorce from Ron. I've always wanted tattoos, never got round to getting them, and yeah, it was just me being sort of spontaneous, symbolizing my freedom in a way. Not that I was in prison or anything during that marriage, but it is that, like, just that sort of becoming myself and sort of like finding who I was again. That sort of is what that symbolizes for me. But actually, as a design, it doesn't have any sort of significance. It's just a very pretty design that I love. I've always wanted a hand tattoo, and this is the one I went for. The other tattoo I have on my arm is a rose for my dad, who passed away 10 years ago. Then we have a two-part question. So it says, hi, I have two different questions. One, you're on a desert island and can only have one luxury. What would it be? That is so difficult. I'm just gonna say chocolate. That makes me sound like a greedy cow, doesn't it? But no, yeah, chocolate. Like, if you're saying like if I can have one luxury, chocolate would probably be the way to go. If I can pick which chocolate, Reese's peanut butter chocolate, love that. Like, as long as I've got like food, shelter. I don't know if my kids are there, it doesn't say. But my luxury would probably be chocolate. And then it says, what is your favorite lingerie brand and why? I'm not gonna lie, these last 2 years I have not been wearing a lot of lingerie at all. I don't really know what's about at the minute. Maybe I'll have to start looking, I don't know. But I've literally been wearing nursing bras for the last 2 years. Obviously I'm still breastfeeding Ava. So I've just been wearing nursing bras and stuff for the last 2 years. I get my underwear from Primark. I don't have a favourite lingerie brand. I feel really boring now, apologies. So I can't tell you why, because I don't have one. But if in the next year I'm in the need of some new lingerie and I find some brands that I like, I will make sure you guys are the first to know what lingerie I'm picking up. I've never been asked what my favourite lingerie brand was before. How do you juggle everything? I really admire you. Thank you so much. You are the loveliest, honestly. How do I juggle everything? I don't know. I just sort of like, I try and stay as organised as I can. Whatever my free time is, I'm trying to be productive and use it well. Like, I have those days where I have no motivation as well. Like, sometimes I don't have my ish together and I probably could be doing better. But it's just one of those things, like, as a single mum, like, I have to do everything. Like, I have to pour from that empty cup, because there's no one else, like, because no one else is going to do it. Like, if my kids need feeding every day, I have to cook dinner. It is what it is. Like, I have to clean their clothes, I have to clean the house, like, or to be fair, I do neglect that quite a bit sometimes. But it's one of those things where it's like, when I'm motivated, I make the best use out of it. When I have downtime, when Ava's napping and stuff like that, I've already thought the day before sort of what I'm gonna get done, and lists and notes on my phone. I just would not be anywhere without to-do lists and things like that. I have to just write it down, because otherwise I get forgetful. When there's a lot going on, I can get overwhelmed. So I'd say it's all about to-do lists, being organised and just doing what you can, and then also not feeling guilty if you can't do everything all of the time. Like, appreciate the small wins as well. But yeah, that is how I try and juggle everything anyway. Where would be your dream holiday destination, and if money was no object, what would you like for Christmas? I'd love a house. Like, straight up. My dream is to be sort of mortgage free and own my own house. Like, I private rent. I've been private renting since I was 17. Extremely difficult to save up, especially as a single mum. I would love to be mortgage free and own my own house one day. So that is what I would buy for Christmas if money was no object. And my dream holiday destination, I'd love to go to the Maldives, like somewhere like that, somewhere sort of like beachy, exotic, like beautiful ocean, beautiful clear oceans, wildlife, like anywhere like that. I'm easy. Just somewhere nice, hot, sunny, beautiful beaches, palm trees maybe, I don't know, beautiful clear oceans. Like I would absolutely love that. That is my dream destination for sure. I want to put that one back to you guys as well, actually. I really like that question. Where would your dream holiday destination be, guys? And if money was no object, what would you like for Christmas? Let me know down in the comments, guys, because I'd love to hear your responses to that. What's it like? How are you finding being a mum to a teenager? Do you have any goals, plans for 2026? What would be your death row meal, 3 courses? Oh, right, that's a fully loaded question, that. Right, so let's answer it bit by bit. What's it like, or how are you finding being a mum to a teenager? Mixed emotions, mixed feelings towards this one. Tyler is amazing. Like, I absolutely love him to death. His attitude, he's getting very sarcastic. He's answering back quite a bit, and we seem to butt heads a little bit at the moment. He's a good kid and he's doing really well at school and stuff. It's just sometimes his attitude slips up. Like, he just didn't want to wear his coat. He just didn't think he didn't think wearing a coat was cool. I was like, well, neither's having pneumonia. Put your coat on. It's raining outside and it's snowing and it's ice cold. It's like 4 degrees. Put your coat on when you walk into school. Little things like that. It's like, it's just, yeah, the little arguments and stuff. But also, like, there's so many good parts of it as well. As he's getting older, we can have that sort of banter. He's able to watch, what was it? He was watching a bit of, like, he walked past when I was watching Friends the other day, and he sort of like heard one of the jokes, was sort of laughing, like he's sort of like understanding a bit more sort of older humour, if you know what I mean, whereas it just goes straight over Liam's head like a giraffe fart. There's so many good points to it, and he loves cooking, so like always got him in the kitchen helping me and stuff, and we're able to bond over more things now that he's older, and we do have a really fun banter and stuff like that. But also, if he's in a bad mood or if he's gone to bed late or whatever it is, like, he will wake up with a stinking attitude. It's like, oh, good morning, miserable, fancy cheering up today, and then we just butt heads. Mixed feelings about being a teenage mum, but I love that I've got all the different age groups. I'm not gonna lie, like, we all have very different relationships, like mine and Tyler's, and then mine and Liam's, who's 10, and then obviously my baby girl, my toddler's 2. Just all have very different relationships, but we also all work really well together. We all really gel together. Yeah, I love it. Do you have any goals, plans for 2026? So like I said quite a lot, loads of YouTube goals, loads of plans for YouTube. That would be awesome to like just keep growing. I mean, we've just hit 80,000 subscribers. Hitting 90 would be great for 2026. That would be an awesome goal to hit. 10,000. I don't think I'm gonna get there, but maybe if we can hit 85, that would be awesome. Maybe that's a more realistic goal. But yeah, I would love to be able to obviously just grow my channel and like just keep growing with work with more brands and everything like that, and just, yeah, just see what kind of opportunities come my way work-wise. Personal goals, I'd love to take Ava on her first holiday. Like, I haven't even had like a UK staycation or anything like that with Ava yet. So I would love, even if it's UK based, I mean, I'd love to take her abroad. I don't know how it would work, obviously, with her dad not being in the picture, me having to ask permission. I don't know if I need any permissions for passports and things like that. Something I'm gonna have to look into anyway. I don't know if going abroad would be an option if I have to go to court to get the specific issue order. I think it's specific issue order that you have to get for me to have permission from the courts to take her on holiday without her father's permission. Like, if he's gone AWOL and isn't responding to me, I can't get his permission to take her. I don't know, it's all, so yeah, so it depends on the whole specific issue order and all that kind of stuff that I'd have to go through to get her to take her abroad. But at least I want to take her on her first sort of staycation in the UK. Would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, Ava's first holiday is definitely on the agenda, and yeah, fingers crossed I can achieve that. Other than that, just everyone being happy and healthy is my main goal, and everyone surviving till 2027. What would be your death row meal, 3 courses? Right, brace yourself. Right, death row meal, this is a serious one. 3 courses. Right, starter, hands down, the ebi katsu from Wagamama. It's like a breadcrumbed prawn, and it's got like a chili and lime dip that comes with it. I'd have about 10-15 portions of that for starters. Absolutely love prawns, absolutely love Wagamama. That would 100% have to be my starter, has to be. My main meal would have to be my Christmas dinner that I make. We're talking broccoli and cauliflower cheese, Yorkshire pudding, sausage meat stuffing, or beef, turkey, like an array of gammon, an array of meats, pigs in blankets, Brussels sprouts, loads of veg, loads of crispy roast potatoes, bread sauce. Or honestly, oh, I'm making myself dribble, I'm so hungry. Yeah, so a massive smorgasbord of Christmas dinner for my main. And then for pudding, I'd have to have my chocolate peanut bars. They are my guilty pleasure. I don't make them that often because they are so moreish, and I would eat so much of it that I'd get really chubby really quick if I was making them every single week, because there's so much sugar and peanut butter and chocolate in those. They are delicious, but they're deadly on the waistline. But yeah, I would just make myself a whole massive tray of those and eat those. Or I'd give someone else the recipe and they can make it for me since I'm on death row. Might not be allowed in the kitchen. So yeah, that is what my 3 meals would be. I want to know your answer to this as well, guys. Like, these are some great questions. I'm really intrigued to know what your guys' death row meal would be. What 3 courses would you have if you knew it was going to be your last ever meal? And then the last 2 questions now, guys. We've got, what do you do to de-stress? Big hugs to you all. Apart from hiding in the toilet, telling the boys, watch your sister for a minute, I'm just going to the toilet, and hide in there for 10 minutes. Apart from that, I literally just like watching one of my favourite programmes, so The US Office, Friends, Big Bang Theory, something light and easy that I don't have to concentrate too hard on. Yeah, just something light and easy in the background, do a bit of skincare, maybe put a face mask on, eat a bit of chocolate and have a can of Coca-Cola. That is my de-stress, like just having some time where I'm not needed or someone doesn't need something from me, and just 5 minutes to myself just to chill. Like, that's how I de-stress, honestly. And the last question is, how are you doing these days? And honestly, guys, I'm doing good. I feel really positive for the near future, and I'm really excited for next year. And yeah, I'm almost done with my Christmas shopping. I've got a couple more shops that I need to shop in. But other than that, I've got the majority of my Christmas shopping already done. Really excited for Christmas coming up, and overall just loving life right now. Like, I just feel like I've got quite a peaceful life at the moment. It's nice, it's easy, there's nothing too stressful or too overwhelming. Obviously the kids and work can be stressful at times, but in the big picture of things, like, I don't have any real concerns or real stresses in my life. Obviously Ava's hospital thing is ongoing and everything still, bless her. So she's got neurology appointments and stuff starting in January, so hopefully we'll have a better understanding of what's going on with herself. But apart from sort of Ava's medical stuff that's been ongoing since she was about 3 months, other than that, I don't have any major stresses in my day-to-day life. So yes, I'm actually doing really well, and it feels good to be able to actually say that and say, like, yes, I feel overwhelmed sometimes. I'm a tired mum, like, I'm working really hard and also trying to be the best mum I can be. But other than just that normal tired, overwhelmed mum feeling, I'm doing really good. All right, my lovelies, that is enough oversharing for one day, I think. Thank you so much for all your questions, guys, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Honestly, talking to you guys is cheaper than therapy. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and also pop any more questions you have for me down in the comments for me to answer next time. Maybe I'll do another little Q&A section in one of my Vlogmas videos or something while I'm wrapping some presents, make it a bit more interesting for you guys to watch the wrapping of presents this year. And yeah, love you all, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next chaotic episode. Bye.